Have you ever felt a state of complete confusion and bafflement? You most likely have felt the emotion of bewilderment. This presentation will explore what bewilderment is and how it can be dealt with. Bewilderment can be defined by the Merriam-Webster Dictionary as the quality or state of being lost, perplexed, and confused. Bewilderment can be quite a confronting and distressing emotion to those experiencing it, and can occur to anyone at any stage of life. Bewilderment can be caused by various amounts of reasons, either by chance, mistakes, our own fault, or the fault or intentions of others. These can include alcohol or drug intoxication, mental illnesses, head trauma or injury, aging or reduction in physiological brain functions, fatigue, receiving or discovering information, or the sudden realization of an event, situation, object, or another person. The effects of bewilderment can be due to the release of hormones such as adrenaline and cortisol. Bewilderment can produce effects and symptoms such as perspiration and clammy skin, quickened pulse, irregular breathing, heightened feelings of anxiety and stress, lightheaded feeling, confusion, self-doubt, feeling out of touch with reality, and fear of lack of control. A theory of emotion that relates to bewilderment is the James Lange theory. This theory suggests that physical responses in the body from a particular arousal are responsible for an emotion. In this case, the physical responses stated from the last slide, such as perspiration and a quickened pulse, can be responsible for the emotion of bewilderment. Bewilderment can be managed in many ways. To minimize the effects and occurrence of bewilderment, a person can partake in these everyday holistic solutions such as participating in frequent exercise, not ingesting copious amounts of alcohol and avoiding drugs, eating a healthy and balanced diet, and getting the suggested healthy amount of sleep per night of 8 to 10 hours. To minimize the effects of bewilderment when it occurs, a person can take slow and deep breaths, count something, for example your fingers, talk to others about the emotion when it arises, partake in a form of exercise, and finding a distraction from the emotion. Holly. She is feeling the emotion of bewilderment due to receiving distressing news. To reduce her symptoms, she begins to focus on her breathing and counts her breaths. This is an effective way for Holly to deal with bewilderment as her symptoms begin to diminish. Bewilderment is a state of complete confusion and being perplexed. It can cause distressing and uncomfortable symptoms and effects to those who experience it. The James Lange theory suggests that bewilderment is caused by physical responses from an arousal. Its effects can be reduced by various methods such as focusing on your breathing and talking to another person.